If you're a working adult and you want to go back to college to maybe get a promotion or get a better job, you probably don't want to step back into a really challenging degree. It's going to take you 4, 6, 8 years to earn. Probably looking for something easier. And in this video, I'm going to lay out the top 10 easiest college degrees for working adults. Now, to clarify, when I say easiest, I don't mean laziest or low value degrees. I mean easiest degrees to accelerate through and earn really quickly for working adults with real world experience. So if you're interested in that, let's dive in. If you don't know who I am, my name is Ryan, and I help people earn college degrees faster. I earned a bachelor's degree in 9 months before the AI age, and now I'm helping students go faster and faster and faster with these college degrees. I'm talking full bachelor's degrees in 3 to 6 months is possible. Now, if that's something you're interested in, just subscribe to the channel, or I'll leave some resource links down below if you want my help doing this. Let's dive into those easiest college degrees. I'm going to break these into 3 different categories because everyone is a little bit different. Category number 1 are degrees that are heavy in what I call soft skills. And essentially what a soft skill is, it's a skill that comes naturally that doesn't take a great deal of effort to learn. So you don't have to do as much studying to get through classes, particularly in self-paced degree programs. The second type of degree I want to focus on are systematic or system-based degrees for people that have systematic brains that like structure and procedures. There are degrees that are heavy in that might just fit your natural abilities and be easier for you. And the third category is what I call hot degrees. Degrees right now that are in high demand. Lots of people are liking these degrees, but let's go get them instead of 4 years, maybe under a year for these types of degrees. Now let's dive into the first type of degree, degrees that are heavy in soft skills, or these can also be called common sense degrees. The first one I want to talk about is business management or business administration or a Bachelor of Science in Management. These are all really similarly related. And here's the thing. You learn leadership skills, skills that a lot of you have naturally. Maybe in school, you were the leader of a group or a club, or you were a captain of a sports team, or you've been in management positions within work. These types of skills are heavy in business management degrees, and they can be learned a lot faster. Now, you might be thinking, what type of jobs can I even get with this degree? It's kind of one of those generic, broad degrees, right? Well, if you actually go into management, I want you to look at some of these jobs. This is the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, my favorite place to find income data. And if you look at management occupations, you can see like administrative services and facility managers, median pay $106,000. Advertising or marketing managers, $160,000. Compensation or benefit managers, $140,000. They're like, you can go through these and they're all different management positions and their average salaries listed. And of course, you're going to see some where there's like a high school diploma is required and they're going to be less. But these bachelor's degree level management jobs are pretty high paying. You can get these types of jobs with business management. Now, on this list, you can see here, there are human resource managers, $140,000 a year average. That's actually perfect segue into the next degree I want to talk about, and it is HR management. Now, HR managers are a little bit different than traditional management degree managers. They focus more on systems and processes and procedures and training and payroll and things like that. There's a lot of value in HR. And some people might say like, oh, HR is going to get replaced by AI. Well, for small businesses, yes, but big, large companies, there is a huge demand for HR specialists, people that specialize in HR. And if you are an HR specialist and know how to use AI, that gives you even more value in your career. Now, the next degree on the list is communications. And the reason I feel it's a soft skills heavy degree is because we're learning more structured ways of how to communicate, help businesses communicate, communication as in media communication, a number of different approaches you can take with communications. But here's the thing. We communicate, right? Let's say you run a YouTube channel. Let's say you were the leader of a church group or something like that. You probably have some of these skills naturally, and it's a degree that can be earned really quickly. Now, one caveat with communications degrees I want to say is that jobs, if we look at a job that would take like a communications degree, like a public relations specialist at about $70,000 a year, or let's say a training and development specialist at about $65,000 a year. There are lots of jobs that require bachelor's degrees in the communications field that are low paying. So what I would recommend is really dive into like, what are high paying jobs for communications degrees? And like, I could make a whole separate video about that, but you can do your digging. Like, go ask AI, hey, if I got a communications degree, where should I go for higher paying jobs? Because there are a lot of lower paying jobs. And that's the caveat I would say with that. It can be a great degree if you have the right jobs lined up, but if you have no career plan, this might not be the degree that I recommend. Now, the next degree on the list is marketing. That's actually what I do for a living. That's my background, is marketing. And the reason I feel like it's a soft skills degree is because marketing is basically the study of how to sell things to people, or why people buy, or what turns random people into people who want to buy products and services. And you can do this for big, large companies. And the reason I say it's one of those soft skills degrees is because we are sold all the time. We drive past billboards on the street. We walk into stores where we see special promotions or 50% off or buy one, get one free. This is all stuff that you learn about in a marketing degree. And here's the thing. You've already seen it. If you've gone shopping or if you enjoy shopping, you probably have a good idea of what marketing is all about. So when you dive into a degree like that and learn those things in college, a lot of times they just come easier or more naturally than most other things. It's not math heavy or science heavy. It's heavy in things that we've already been around for most of our lives. Now, the next degree on the list is psychology. It's the last of our soft skills heavy degrees. And the reason I say psychology is a soft skills degree is because we learn all about psychology, particularly, let's say you're a parent, okay? If you're just a parent in general, psychology can come very naturally. Now, psychology, there's a full spectrum of degree programs within psychology. It's just like normal psychology, which can be done really quickly. Then there's really advanced psychology-based programs that come with lots of heavy licensure, and those can take a little bit longer. But if you're looking for fast and easy, psychology, just a straight Bachelor of Science in Psychology, can be done really quickly. Now, red flag with psychology would be if you look at some of the jobs you get with just a bachelor's degree in psychology, maybe a social or human services assistant, we're talking 45 grand a year. Let's say a training and development specialist for a company, $65,000 a year. Bachelor's degrees in psychology are not enough to get you like psychologist or therapist level jobs. You generally need more schooling for those. So a bachelor's degree gets you kind of into the field. It's generally not a high paying field unless you get the more advanced degrees and you become a psychologist or a therapist. You can make great money, have good jobs, or be self-employed and have your own practice. And that's where I would personally get into psychology, is if I had my own practice, because then you can make good money and you can help a lot of people. And in order to do that, of course, you need a master's degree and sometimes a doctorate degree to get those higher level licensure. But the good news is master's degrees can be accelerated really quickly in psychology as well. Now let's get into a couple of systematic or system-based degrees. If you're more of a system thinking or a structured thinking person, these degrees might be a good fit for you. And the first one I want to talk about is criminal justice. Now, criminal justice can be anything from like a probation officer to like a detective, or a police officer becoming a detective, or a police officer who wants to get a promotion within the police force. Or it can be used for things like pre-law. But if you look at some of the normal jobs that people get, probation officers, correctional treatment specialists, and usually you can get these types of jobs without the degree, and then you get a promotion when you do get the degree. So these numbers are a little bit skewed because some of these people don't have degrees, but $65,000 a year, or working for the police force or being a detective, maybe $75,000 to $100,000 a year. Those are types of careers that you gradually get pay raises all throughout your career. But these are kind of the starting average numbers, I would say. But then you can get into like pre-law, become a lawyer, and make a lot of money. So financially, it's really going to depend on what you go into with a degree like this. But criminal justice is a pretty interesting thing to study. For those systematic or structure-based thinkers, sometimes it's pretty easy. Now, next on the list, I want to talk about healthcare management. I know it's completely different than the last degree we talked about, but lots of people want to go into the healthcare field, but they don't want to be a doctor and they don't want to be a nurse, or they don't want to work hands-on with people, but they like the stability of the healthcare field in general and would appreciate careers in those fields. Now, what I would say is healthcare management is probably the easiest path to getting into the healthcare field. With a healthcare management degree, you can get, any administrative job in a hospital is going to be easy to get into with a healthcare management degree. But you're eventually going to want to be like a medical manager or a health services manager, or someone that works with the billing, but the manager level. Any job you can get in a hospital, the management level of those types of jobs, you can make good money, $100,000 to $200,000 a year sometimes. The downside of this type of degree is some people, and it depends on what type of thinker you are, some people, when sitting in those desk jobs inside of hospitals, can get a little bit bored. Some people love it. It just depends on what type of personality you have. Now let's jump into the hot degrees category. I want to talk to you about the easiest ways to get into some of these really popular hot degrees. Right now, tech is booming. So tech degrees are super, super popular. Let me show you a faster, easier path to get some of these tech degrees. And the first one we're going to talk about is information technology. Now, for an example, I want to use a school that's really popular. I love it. I talk about it on this channel. It's one of the schools that a lot of people that I work with attend. It's called Western Governors University. Now, if you look at their online IT degree, I'm going to show you a little hack, okay? Now, if we look at how long it takes to get one of these IT degrees, they always have these categories on their website that say how long students generally graduate in. Now, what he says here is 61% of graduates finish within 39 months for an IT degree. But I'm going to show you a little hack. Now, please remember this number. Students that work with me generally go a lot faster than this number, but this does include usually students bringing in transfer credits and things like that. So if you're like, wait, a 4-year degree, that doesn't make sense. Well, that does include transfer credits. And yes, students in general just graduate faster from this particular school. But here's the hack. Their online IT management degree is a little bit different. Instead of just IT management, if we scroll down here, 61% of graduates finish within 19 months. So as we can see, the first degree, 39 months, and the second degree, 19 months. And yes, they're not the same degree, but an IT degree and an IT management degree can sometimes get you the same job. And that's where it's at, is if you have 2 degrees that can get you in the same door for the same job, and one is multiple years faster, that's a hack in and of itself. So when I say the next easy degree on this list is IT, what I would suggest is shifting gears to IT management instead of IT. And the difference is IT, you go deeper into the tech. IT management, you go deeper into the management side, where you're actually managing information technology teams. So you can manage teams of people that worked harder and studied harder in school than you did, which can be a really cool thing, kind of an added benefit. Now, let's say you did get an IT management job. Maybe you're a computer systems manager or an information systems manager. $171,000 per year on average. That's a really high paying job for a degree that can be earned really quickly. Now let's stay on track with these tech degrees, and let me talk to you about another one. This is my personal favorite tech degree if you're not going into the management side of things. If we look at computer science, we'll use WGU as our example. Computer science is the next degree I would add to the list. And if we look here, let's compare this to maybe like a software engineering degree. Both degrees, you can be building things, and they're both very different in time frame. If we look at software engineering, we look at average time to completion, 35 months. If we go back to computer science, we look at average time, 25 months. 62% of students. So if you're wanting a tech degree in under a year and you don't want it to be management-based, computer science would be my personal favorite. It's one of those degrees that you don't have to go as deep into coding language. It does depend on the program you're attending. You don't go as deep into the coding language. You're learning more about how things work and how things come together. And a lot of times that takes the edge off of the really intense tech side of the degree. And the cool thing here is you can get some of the same jobs that someone with a software development degree would get. Software development, quality assurance analyst, tester, $131,000 a year can be a sweet gig. You can save like an extra year of schooling sometimes. Now let's get into the next tech degree, and it's cybersecurity, okay? Again, let's just stick with the same school for example purposes. This WGU Online Cybersecurity and Information Assurance degree. If we scroll down here, you can see 60% of graduates finish within 29 months. Usually students with me can cut that time in half or more. And the thing I love about cybersecurity, it is less intense than some of these software engineering type degrees. And there is a massive demand for security, especially as AI is getting bigger and bigger. And as the tech develops and gets more intense and more all-consuming, we need more people focused on protecting, making sure our data and networks and systems are protected. Cybersecurity is a super valuable skill to have. Now that's 10 degrees, but I want to give you one added bonus degree, and it can be really easy and it can be done really quickly, but it's kind of what I would say in the warning category. And what the degree is it's liberal arts or liberal studies or general studies, basically degrees that are made up of kind of whatever you want to study. Kind of pick what you want to study and you combine those things together. And a big portion of the degree is elective credits. Those can be done really quick and with less effort than some other degrees. But this is why I put it in the warning list. Essentially, if we go to US Bureau of Labor Statistics again, we search field of degree, liberal arts. If we look at the median annual wage, it's about $60,000 a year. And if we compare that to like not having a degree, you can kind of get a lot of these jobs without having a degree at all. And that's why I put it in the warning category. But there are some students that hit my channel that are like, hey, I just want a degree and I don't care what it's in. And I don't care if it benefits my career because I have my dream career. Maybe this is a degree that you want to look into. Now, if you do want to earn a college degree faster, I teach a 3-step process that I call degree hacking, and I'm going to leave a link to a video teaching you that process right here so you can go and earn degrees in months instead of years. 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months for full bachelor's degrees. I'll leave that video right here if you want to learn more. Hope this video has added value to your day. Like and subscribe. Watch that video here. Talk to you in the next video.